In 2 Kings 17, it gives a pretty detailed list of what the Israelites and Judah did to get kicked out of the promised land. And pretty much what they were doing was pagan idolatry. They were told specifically by Yehovah to not learn and not do the customs of the people that were formerly in the land. So they were told to basically break everything up of their old worship places, their old idols, all that stuff. They were told to break it up. They were told not to follow it, not to do them at all. But it turns out that the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom both started following after the gods of the people that they were there before them. And that's what got them kicked out of the promised land. So if you think that the Christian church is immune from the same judgment that the apple of his eye, Israel and, well, all the 12 tribes of Israel, they were the apple of his eye. And he kicked them out of the promised land for breaking his covenant and not repenting. So what makes you think that the Christian church is any different than them? I think they're actually worse, because they got the example of what not to do, but y'all are still doing it. Y'all are still doing Christmas. Y'all are still doing Easter. Y'all are still following the ways of the world when you're told not to by Jehovah. See, God is a God of covenants. He made a covenant with everybody that was important to him. And the most important people to him were the children of Israel. He told you, if you keep and follow my covenants, that I would make you a kingdom of kings and priests. It's just unreal. Y'all need to put the pagan idolatry away. No graven images. Y'all's churches are full of them. It doesn't matter which one of the 45,000 denominations that you belong to. There's idolatry that's in there. There's graven images. Y'all don't keep the correct Sabbath. Sabbath is supposed to be kept from dawn Saturday till dawn Sunday, not this Babylonian pagan Talmudic Jewish false Sabbath from evening Friday to evening Saturday. Y'all are children of the light, not children of the darkness. So wake up. God's not happy with Mystery Babylon, America, or pretty much any other country, but he's specifically not happy with this country because of our unrighteousness. The church gives you a list of things to do and things not to do, but that's not the righteousness of God. That's man's righteous. They want to make me or anybody else an offender for word. In other words, if somebody says shit instead of poop or crap, they want to make you an offender for a word, but yet they're stuffing their faces full of swine and all sorts of other unclean things that were never meant to be food. You're supposed to be eating clean. You still see that rainbow up in the sky, so that means you're supposed to be still eating clean. Not messing with the blood. Y'all need to wake up. Time is short. We don't have very much longer. The end of The end of time as we know it is quickly approaching, and we're about to go into tribulation. And those that desire the day of the Lord, what end is it for you? It's not darkness. It's not light, it's darkness. It's going to be terrible. So y'all need to wake up, repent, or perish.